Alright, let's start the episode off with horrible news, and this time it's totally my fault. I killed him again. I killed him again. I did not progress him in time. I was gonna do that yesterday, and when I went to go look at him, he was dead. That again is my fault. It's annoying because we're at the same spot we were at yesterday, where tomorrow, really today, I'm streaming. I should be streaming later. If nothing came up, I should be streaming. But the problem is, this is dead again. I don't know. I owe Megatron Decepticon, so we're gonna give it one more try. And the moment we get Tortomon, we're gonna evolve him, Progress him to Jagamon, and then get that damn fight in, so we can finally get this done. I'm pretty sure he'd like to be free of a slot on his X3. So I'm so sorry, but I don't really know what channel you think you're subscribed to, because that's usually my MO, is messing things up, especially if it's last minute. Speaking about last minute mess ups, that's not the right one. Too many, I'm juggling them all around. Boom, Mach Galgamon died, which does suck. He Evo failed at some point, I don't know how, but we're gonna start a new egg there, and hopefully he should be alright. I'm gonna try to go for Mirage Galgamon again, or one of the Sovereign, because they're both data. I believe it's Bahuimon? The tiger looking one. He is a data type along with Mirage Galgamon that fits with the hatch theme. That's what we're gonna go for. Over here we got Wormmon because I had a Wormmon for some reason. I don't remember why. So I'm gonna get him to like champion so that he can progress with Shell Numemon over here. That's the idea, at least. Because Shell Numemon I don't think is gonna evolve. So that'll be some kind of weird, interesting progress, at least I think. And yeah, that's it for that section of the video. Let's talk about some more bad news. I do apologize, but we have more bad news to talk about. So hey, hi, it's me, it's Xanda. I'm filming my face again this time, because I felt like it would be more appropriate to do it kind of like this. I posted on my community tab about how the Digimon card game should be coming out soon, and how I was excited, and you know, I can't wait for other people to play it, and I'm so excited, and all that stuff. And you probably heard it from other YouTubers and just other people in general, because this has been spreading like wildfire. But yes, 1.0 and 1.5 have both been delayed in pretty much everywhere in America and Europe, which kind of sucks. But the reason is, and it should be quite obvious, but just in case you weren't in the know, COVID is still a thing, and it's really affecting Bandai, especially when it comes to distributing. And so that's why they're delaying it again. This kind of makes sense, because a lot of local game stores were apparently getting shafted. They weren't being told by Bandai when they were getting product, or if they were getting product, so we just thought maybe there was really slow supply. But instead, no, it's just the fact that they don't have the manpower currently to ship things out. So I'll read exactly what they said. Production and release update for version 1.0 and 1.5. Unfortunately, COVID-19 continues to have a significant impact on our production and distribution networks worldwide. So that's both. Not just production, but it's also distribution. And other card games have been affected in both of these aspects. It's no surprise that it is affecting the Digimon card game just as bad. So in North America, the hobby release of Special Release Booster 1.0 will change to the 12th of February 2021. So it's going to be in a couple weeks instead of next week. So not that bad. Which, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Due to freight logistics issues. So that means that, like, the things that, you know, the freight, just the way they ship them, just the way they get it from point A to point B to us, there is something going on there, and it's definitely COVID that is affecting that. How exactly, they don't go into detail, but I mean, you get the gist. Starter decks 1 to 3, that's Gaia Red, Cocytus Blue, Heavens Yellow, have all been delayed in production and will be available in hobby channels mid-February. I would consider the 12th to be mid-February as well, but I don't know. They might also get delayed again, so keep an eye on the starter decks. They might get delayed again, sadly. Europe, we have been advised by our distribution partners that stock will not arrive until the 25th of January. Unfortunately, this will result in a delayed release in some European territories. No definite answer as far as when it's actually going to come out. So maybe it'll be the week after the 25th. Maybe it'll be the 12th of February, in North America. Not too sure yet. The worldwide release, however, a special booster 1.5 will move to the 12th of March due to freight logistics issues. So yeah, so if you are not in Europe and you're not in North America, 1.5 ain't coming out until March, which is when we're supposed to be getting set 4. So either set 4 is going to get delayed, or set 4 and set 1.5 are coming out at the same time. If that's the case, big oof. There's a lot of good cards in both of those sets, so I really don't know. I really don't know. They also said we apologize to Digimon fans and retailers for these unavoidable delays, and thank you for your patience and understanding. I'm part of one of the Digimon card game Facebook groups, and they're not taking this very well. They weren't taking the last couple delays very well, but I mean, like I said, it is what it is. This isn't some kind of thing they're doing on purpose. It's not something they're not trying to make it seem like there's less product than there is to jack up prices or anything. They would like this game to be out as much as we do, especially since they see how much demand there is for it. It's just the unfortunate problem that they just can't get it out. COVID's really affecting every aspect. Everything that can go wrong right now with this release is going wrong, and I feel really bad for them, but hopefully this just keeps the hype building for this game. It is a fun game. The Booster 1.0 is a really solid booster. Booster 1.5 I've been really looking forward to, and I'm pretty sad that it is getting delayed. Hopefully set 4 doesn't get delayed, but we'll see what happens. Apparently Australia and Oceania are not going to experience any delays at all. That's due to something. I'm not too sure what. Maybe they have a better, these are different distributors. So the Australian distributor is not having as many issues with COVID as the North American and European ones are, which kind of makes sense if you really think about it. America's not really having a great time with this, neither is parts of Europe, so it could be that. But that is what it is. It does make me a little sad, but again, it's still going to come out. It's just delayed. It's not like it's canceled. Nothing's getting canceled, anything like that. It's just delayed. And they are keeping us up to date, which I do really appreciate, and I really am happy that, the moment things like this arise, we are being told very promptly, very quickly. And yeah, so really keep an eye on their official pages on social media to keep track of, any future delays, or also just any releases in general. They do talk about it on those channels. So yeah, again, not super happy about this, but it is what it is. Things happen, and there's really not much you can do about that. So yeah, now let's segue back over here real quick, and then I want to talk about one last thing before we go. All right. So I'm pretty sure this is hatched by now. Yeah, probably screaming at the camera. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't want to get into too much detail because I kind of want to do a video not about what happened in last week's episode of Digimon Adventure 2020, but more so about my feelings about the show so far and where I think it's going, and it's all good. It's all really good. Cause I want to do a video, just like I don't know, cause like again I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but we saw something. So if you're aware of the secrets that are in the Digivice 2020, we thought that a couple of them were just like little Easter eggs, little cheeky Easter eggs, nothing too crazy, nothing that we were going to see in the show or anything, just something they threw in there. They do that sometimes. The Digivice, the original one, has Digimon on it as a reference to the fact that in the manga, Digimon's in that. He's a central character. That's why they added him. So we thought it was kind of something like that. But no, a certain evolution showed up that is in the Digivice 2020. I'm being vague, so just in case people that don't know, aren't spoiled. But this changes a lot. Not only the fact that this confirms that the other secrets that are in the Digivice 2020 are going to show up in the show, which I had a feeling, but at the same time, it's just like crazy to see happen. And also, it just changes how we think things should be working in a way. And it is very interesting. If you're not watching the show, I really recommend it. I know it has some slow dipping points, but it's at a high point right now. And it's getting really good. I think the next episode's also going to be a really good episode too. We're in a nice arc right now where, like I said, things are really ramping up. We're pretty much at the midpoint of the show, and thankfully, it's not sagging too much. And usually in shows that last about this long, this is where it kind of gets boring, essentially. Oh, look at Wanyamon. Such a cutie. I love this thing. Such a cute Digimon. Jess is also a really big fan of him because he looks kind of like her cat, and I would agree. A little bit. Her cat's a lot bigger, though. So yeah, he's going to go to sleep. We're going to leave him asleep. And let's start this too. And then I'm going to go. But yeah, as far as... it's A. Well, let's read it. AC. But yeah, so... Usually, midpoints of the show, it gets like real boring for like a while, then it ramps up. And there were a couple episodes that I was like, whatever. But but that was only like maybe like 1 or 2 episodes. Every episode since then has been like really good. They've been adding a lot. We got Commandomon, which is a brand new Digimon. It's freaking adorable. It's like a giant dog bus thing. It's great. I love it. And I again, if you're not caught up, I think now's the time to start catching up because, which it's supposed to, you're going to be seeing a lot of spoilers like everywhere. So if you're not caught up, I would say start staying away from social media and start muting certain words because it's going to be literally impossible not to find spoilers about the show. I was spoiled I was spoiled about the reveal, not even through like someone like posting it and spoiling it, like some random person. It was Bandai's own YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to posted, like it was in the thumbnail of it, as like an episode preview. So that's how I found out. I didn't even know he was in here until I was watching other people's reactions to it, and they were saying, "Oh, this is one of the secrets that was in here." I knew about a couple other secrets that are in there, but I didn't know exactly who the alternate like evolution was until that episode. It was a really good episode. I was really happy to see it and what they're doing and everything, and yeah, so I'm gonna go. That's it for me. Testing this out again. I know I do this with the live streams so far, but I wanted to test it out with episodes where I think I might be talking more than actually showing these guys off. So yeah, get used to seeing this mug. Alright, that's one of the goals of this year, is bringing myself more into the videos, my own personality. Not that I don't already, but I want to become more of a personality on the channel and less of the whole floating arms thing. So yeah, it's just as weird for me as it might be for you. But I think we'll all get over it. 2021 is going to be an interesting year. I don't think it's going to be another transitionary year like 2020, but I do think it's just going to be a year of change. I feel that. I feel that a lot in general with this year. I think it's going to be a year where we're going to have to just start doing things differently, because we're going to have to, essentially. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Huge, huge, huge shout out to my patrons and my member. Thank you very much. There is a join button on the bottom of the screen. You might see it. If you join, you get exclusive badges that change every month, and you also get exclusive emotes that you can spam in the chat when I am streaming. If you're not subscribed, I would highly recommend it. Practical daily uploads. Right now, it's a very Digimon-centered channel, but I would like to branch out to other VPets, other things I really enjoy, including, but not limited to, Mega Man and the like. So, yeah, if you like the sound of that, you should totally subscribe. Thank you very much. Huge shoutouts again to everyone. Bye!